Hi, welcome to another game review, and this time we're going to talk about 5 good things and 5 bad things that I found in Relicta. Be aware guys, this video might contain spoilers. Relicta is a first-person, physics-based puzzle game. It lets the player move through challenges by controlling the gravity of certain objects. The game was made by Mighty Polygon in August 4th, 2020. As of now, this is the only game that was made by Mighty Polygon. So let's jump right into the 10 good things and bad things that I found in Relicta. We will start with the 5 good things. Number 1. Puzzles. Every level in this game is built by a few puzzles. Every puzzle has its own way of solving. What I like about that is that with every puzzle that the player finishes, the player learns a new way of solving things, and that will come in handy in the next puzzles. Some of these puzzles are also very challenging. Number 2. Graphics. This game is beautiful. If you have the moment to look at the landscape that you see, you can find high detailed objects, such as the ice that you might walk on or the desert that you will be in. It feels so real to walk in a world that looks different but also very familiar. Number 3. Communication. The player gets to play Dr. Angelica Patel. There are a few other characters that are consistently communicating with Dr. Patel. While the characters talking with one another, the player gets to learn more about their personalities. Mighty Polygon did such a great job here. The relationship of the characters feels so real to me that I wouldn't be surprised if the voice actors had the same kind of relationships. Number 4. Story. The story is happening in the year of 2120, where there is a research party on the moon. Soon enough, there are a few accidents and things that started to change, when they realize that they are not alone. Now we all know that these kind of stories have been out there in movies, TV shows and games, but this is the first time I've actually enjoyed a puzzle game with this kind of story. Number 5. There is always something new. This game is long, but no matter how long it is, there is always something new in the puzzles as you progress in this game. There are not many puzzles that have been solved with the exact same tools. There is always something new. A quick stop for a second. If you like this content, please consider to subscribe. The 5 bad things. Number 1. Bad language. This game contains strong language. Now, although it contributes to the main character feeling, I didn't enjoy listening to it, and it's also the only thing that makes this game PG-16 rated. I think that this game could live without the bad language. Number 2. No physical appearance. It's not uncommon that games like this do not show any physical appearance of the characters. In this game, however, it could have been possible. What bothers me is that there are long conversations with different characters over the game, but if I could see those characters, it would add so much more value to the story and the characters themselves. Number 3. Choice options. This game is a one-way story, but when you get to the end of it, there are 2 choices that you need to choose from. Unfortunately, those choices contribute nothing to the game or the story. No matter which one you will choose, the game will end there with a few seconds of cinema that shows the consequences of what you chose. Number 4. Not consistent at the end. In my last comment, I talked about the choices that the player have to make at the end of the game. One of those choices are inconsistent to the story of the game. In the game, there is a parasite entity that enters to the main character's body. Throughout the game, the main character converses with this entity in a very strong and hateful way. But after one of those choices at the end of the game, the main character addressed that entity as a good friend. The inconsistency just bothers me here. Number 5. No crouching. I don't think that I need to say more, but there is no crouching in this game. The problem is that in many places in this game you have the feeling that you can solve things with just a little crouching, and it's frustrating sometimes, and that is why it's worth the mention. And that was the list. In conclusion, if you are not into puzzles game, this game is not for you. The puzzles are interesting and challenging, and the story itself is interesting enough to keep going with the game. So, that's all for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and please consider to subscribe. Stay well everyone, and thank you so much for being who you are.